Hi everyone, I'm Janie, and this is my journey. A journey of courage, growth, lessons, and blessings. This is a journey that none of us want, but many of us will face. It may not be your personal journey. You may journey alongside someone else, providing them with love, encouragement, and support. But in any case, this journey will be different for each of us. Your journey will not look the same as mine. Your experiences, emotions, treatment, and outcome will differ. I'm not a medical professional, and I'm learning as I go, so please keep this in mind as you follow this unanticipated journey. It is my desire to bring hope, peace, and support to others who experience cancer. My goal is to make several videos outlining my experiences. I intend to keep them fairly short as we walk through this together, one step at a time. I'd like to tell you a little about myself now. I love to dance and paddleboard. I love days at the lake, relaxing and playing backgammon. I've been told I smile too much and laugh at things that no one else seems to get. I am quirky and have my own unique style. I also have the innate ability to make the best of things and find humor in most situations. My mother used to get so frustrated with me and question my inability to remain serious. Someone else once told me, in an effort to hurt my feelings, that I am the only person they know that could have fun playing in a bucket of shit. Nice try, but I will always make the best of things, even if it stinks. I never felt like I fit in, but remember the words of my dad. Janie, you won't always fit in. And when you feel like you don't fit in, always make sure you stand out. And anyone who knows me knows I obviously took those words to heart. In my life, I have faced many challenges and adversity. I was a teenage mother and a high school dropout with little direction in my life. I lacked self-confidence and saw myself as very insignificant in this vast universe. At 30 years old, I came to the realization that I had brought 5 beautiful, perfect lives into this world, and that they would take their lead from me. I had to show them that our choices do not have to define us, and that you, and only you, are responsible for making your life as beautiful and meaningful as it can be. Life is a gift, but not a free ride. At 30 years old, I went to college. I earned a bachelor's degree in just over 3 years and graduated with a 3.6 GPA. Was it easy? No, not at all. Was it worth it? Hell yes. Definitely worth it. I am now the 57-year-old mother of 5 adult children. My oldest son, Jason, is 39. Josh is 38. My only daughter, Mandy, is 37. Dusty is 32. And the baby of the family, Dakota, is 29. I also have 14 grandchildren who I absolutely adore. I have a remarkably close, loving, and supportive relationship with all of my children. As a single mother, life wasn't always easy. I made choices that may not have been in our best interest, but I definitely made them with the best of intentions. Through it all, we always loved each other and supported each other. I know there were times when we turned away from each other briefly, times when we didn't always show the support to each other that we should have. But as time went on, we all began talking more openly and honestly about our choices in life. Did we always agree? No, definitely not. Did we always accept each other? Yes, we did. We accepted each other and accepted our choices. I raised my kids to know that it's not about agreeing. We don't have to agree with each other, but it is about accepting and loving each other through the hard times. And we definitely faced some hard times together. We have supported each other through too many tough times to mention. Health issues, unplanned pregnancies, drug and alcohol addictions, failed relationships. We've been there for each other through it all. Early this year, Dusty and Dakota lost their father to suicide. What did we all do? We rallied around the boys. John was not the father of all of the children, and him and I had been divorced for roughly 25 years. But we all loved Dusty and Dakota enough to be there by their side as they went through such a trying time. I am so proud of my children and the values that have been instilled in them. As a family, we pull together and draw our strength from the love and respect that we have for each other. A few years back, one of my family members said to me, "Janie, don't you think your life could have been so much better had you made different choices? Had you waited until you were older to have children, not had so many children, just done things differently, don't you think your life would have been so much better?" I thought about it for a moment, just a moment, and responded, I'm not certain that that would be the case, because in my thought process, better and different don't equate to the same thing. Definitely, I could have done things different, but I don't know that that would mean that they would be better. I have such a bond with my children and can't imagine things being different. So no, I wouldn't change things. I wouldn't change things for anything in this world. Life has not been easy, and I have had to fight many battles. In all cases, I could see my enemy. I learned their mannerisms. I figured out the triggers and eventually became confident in their next move. Strategically, like some bizarre game of chess, I learned to protect myself. As this journey goes on, I learn that I will now fight a vastly different battle. The enemy within. I am incapable of seeing it. I cannot predict its next move or change my behaviors to avoid attack. This enemy has camouflaged itself and resides like a squatter in this body that is mine. So many things about my life are now unrecognizable, but the constants in my life, the things I can count on, are the love and support of my 5 amazingly beautiful children, and the friends and family that have also rallied around as I travel this journey down a road that I've never seen before and never imagined. Soon I will begin this very unexpected and life-altering journey. I will journey in love and peace down a road with many, many twists and turns, knowing that I will be guided by my unwavering faith in God. I will draw strength from the love and support of my friends and family. I love and appreciate each and every one of you beyond what I can even express. One lesson that I've learned is that many times when there's a diagnosis like this, people pull away. And I'm guilty of that same behavior. It's not a lack of love or a lack of compassion, but rather a concern, a fear. What do you say to the person who has just been diagnosed with cancer? What if they cry? What do I know about this? For the most part, there are no wrong words. There really is no wrong question. How are you feeling may seem like a ridiculous question to ask at a time like this, but trust me, it's not. We don't need a cheerleader or a diplomat. We need an ear. Many of us want to talk. Sometimes we want to talk about cancer. Sometimes we'll want to talk about something completely different. But don't fear the conversation. We will guide you. We will take the conversation where we want or need it to go at that moment. In closing, I want to say, don't feel sorry for me. I don't feel sorry for myself. And don't ask, why Janie? I don't ask why me, but rather, why not me? Who better to navigate the ups and downs than the girl who has hit every pothole on the highway of life like a champ? Who better? I may stumble, I may fall, but I will always, always get back up. Please go forward knowing that nothing happens to us, but rather for us. In life's lessons, trials, and tribulations, there are so many blessings. My journey has just begun. Peace and love to all. Until next time.